Hey guys, it's Adorable Ho. Um, I haven't made a YouTube video or like a live stream in a long time except for the battle stream I did. But basically, today, this survival world, I mean, probably today, I don't know, but this survival world is a year old. I created this world like February, freaking sometime in February last year, so I'm just gonna say that today is its 1 year anniversary because I actually don't know when I created it. I don't know how to check. I mean, I probably could on my PS3 because I made this world on PS3. But anyway, let's just get right to it. I'm gonna be doing a survival world tour, and this is where you would spawn right here. This is the spawn point I made. It's not the best spawn point I've ever made, but it is. It does the job. It gets the job done. I'm just gonna kill these creepers real quick so I can repair my elytra. Hopefully they don't blow up. Okie dokie, alright. So, Elytra's a lot nicer now. So, let's just get started. So, we have here the spawn point, like I already mentioned. And then we have this little area, you know, wheat and a little bit of carrots for people who want food right as the game starts. Dang it, stupid. There we go. Hopefully he'll leave me alone. No, he won't. Okay, so we have carrots and wheat for people who just join and they want to have food. It makes sense, right? I mean, I think it makes sense. Don't want people to starve because if it's on hard mode, then they're going to. I have chests full of dirt and stuff and grass because, you know, I had to clear this area out, and there's grass in here because I had a silk touch shovel or something. There's some andesite for some reason. There's just like random stuff in these chests that nobody cares about. Oh, he's gonna blow up. Okay, no, he didn't. There's a nether portal here for people who might want to go to the nether. I mean, hopefully not right away, although some people do. Some people just spawn and they go into the nether because they're idiots and then they die. I have a shulker box here, which I use to store cobblestone, I guess, for when I was building the wall, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But right now, let me go ahead and move on. That's this area done. Next up here we have this little area. Nothing really important, just kind of a part of the spawn point. Sometimes you'll spawn here instead of there. Freaking skeletons. I don't even know where he is. There's just chests here. There's bows I got from the skeleton farm. I leave these here so if people want bows, you know, a weapon, they can. And there was armor here as well from skeleton farms. And I think I'm gonna start putting swords in here from my zombie pigman farm, but I'm not sure. Just, you know, it's like starter items if you want starter items. And a lot of it's already gone, so I could refill it, but that won't be too hard. So if you go down here, when you spawn, if you walk this way, you'll see that little cruddy little hut right there. Also, don't ask what this was. I don't know what this is. Somebody built this, and it's just kind of like stupid, but whatever. But this little hut right here is something a friend of mine built. I forgot what his name is. It was like Monkey Sam, I think. I think that was what his name was. Like, that's what his username was. I don't know if he's on PS4, but he built this in PS3. I think his name was Monkey Sam, and yeah, he doesn't have anything. His house has been raided because he was not very smart and he built it right next to spawn. So that's a good / bad thing because when people join, they're gonna come and raid your house if you build it right next to spawn. So his house is completely raided. None of his stuff is there. Rip him. So then if you go over here, now there's this little staircase that leads up to there, but I'm not gonna take it because it's just kind of like, or actually, you know what, I'll take it. But it's a very inefficient staircase. It goes through the mountain. It like takes forever to get up there, but I'm gonna show you guys it anyway because I did spend a little bit of time making it. I blocked off all the other caves so that mobs won't attack. There's a llama in here, I guess. Okay. So you go up the staircase. It's not even like completely finished, but I just like to leave it like that. But you go up here. There's this random thing that I decided to leave like that because I think it looks cool. Another cave blocked off. And then here's my little farm area. It's like half made. I might add more farms to it if I can come up with more, but right now I have my ice farm. You come here with a silk touch pickaxe, which I don't have, but you come here with a silk touch pickaxe, you mine them, you get ice. There's one piece of ice in here. And then this is the infinite water source I used to make this, but then you have the way out, of course, that's what that is, if you were not smart enough to know that yourself. Here I have potatoes and carrots. I hear mobs in the caves below. I also have an iron golem here because I plan to have a village, like I plan to build a village here, and iron golem to protect the village. And also I made it for the achievement. You get an achievement for making it. So carrots and potatoes, you can get them here. I already have a bunch, as you can see, like stacks. And also I spread them evenly among the chests so that they go into the right spot and it doesn't get confusing. Let's see. We have snowballs because sometimes I have to break the snow, and this is where I put all the snowballs. Well, as you can see, it's full, so I have to find another place to put them. Here I have the AFK fishing farm. Now what I do is I stick a quarter in the trigger so that basically you just sit here and it catches fish over and over again. It's really useful. I've already looted it, but like basically you get like a lot of cool stuff. You get like crazy fishing rods, crazy bows, and sometimes enchanted books. And the reason I made this is so that I could get mending for my elytra, because my elytra started costing way too much to repair, and I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna put mending on it. So that's what that's for. And then I have a netherwort farm here. I literally never use it. I only loot it when I'm bored, so there's like just a little bit here, but like there's another netherwort farm here. Then I have more snowballs and dirt and stuff. So that's what this place is. And yes, this is the mountain I had to flatten out. It was a lot of fun. Now let's keep on going. I'm not gonna go all the way back down there. I'm just gonna use my elytra this time. So come on, baby. It's really hard to do when you don't have leverage. Let's try this. Oh, I was just in free fall and I didn't notice it. So this is the pathway that leads you around. There's a little tunnel there that goes through that mountain. And this right here is the chunk. So this is one of my later projects, which I did on PS3. So I did this a while ago. It was like summertime when I did this. Basically, I destroyed an entire chunk. It's actually more than a chunk because I was an idiot and I made it 17 wide instead of 16, so it's 16 by 17. But I destroyed a chunk. There's still like a lot of stuff left, of course. There you go. There's just a lot of stuff left. And then I decided I'm gonna build another chunk. So I built this chunk. You go up this ladder. There's a chest down there. I don't remember what's in it, but there's stuff in it. I'm out of food. That's great. So you go up this ladder, and you go up this ladder, and you go up this ladder, and it's just, you know, a chunk. Like, there's not much to it. It's a chunk. It took me a while to make. It took like maybe a month of just off and on working. Oh, I do have carrots. And it's pretty nice. It, you know, it makes people like think it's a glitch. People look at it and they're like, what the, there's like a glitch chunk here, what the heck? But really I built this whole thing by hand, and some people might say that it's a waste of time, but I think it was worth it because it's funny to watch what people think when they see it. So if I go right on over here, I'm just gonna get this over with. This is the end portal, so you go there if you want to kill the Ender Dragon, which we've already done in this world like 20 times. Let's see. Here we have the homeless center, and I actually don't know what to call it, but it's basically like a place where you put stuff for other people to take. So if you have stuff that you don't want, you put it in here, and people can take it if they want. So there's like a bunch of potions, weapons. These are all bows I caught while fishing in that fishing farm. Armor. Geez, that's a lot. A lot more than I figured. And yeah, tools. Sometimes we put valuables in here, like lapis and redstone, and I guess coal and nether quartz. Obviously, we don't put very valuable things in here, but we do put stuff in there whenever we don't want it, so that other people, when they spawn, they can get it and they can, you know, have stuff. This is my friend Blake's house. He like never goes on this world anymore, but he built this house. It's kind of basic. He's like British, so he's never able to go on this world at the same time we do. It'd have to be really late for us, or it'd have to be really late for him. And it's usually really late for him when he joins on our games. And we hardly play Minecraft anymore, so I'm just making this tour so that I have a video to do. He has apparently a little strip mine here. That's pretty cool, I guess. Oh, that's pretty nice. So, we get out of here, and then after you get out of there, you go back onto the path. I don't think I missed anything here. And then we go to the main world where I have, you can already see a lot of stuff. Now this world's kind of scattered. We don't have like a specific area that we go to. We all have our own little areas. So it's really scattered. Here I have my redstone house. I had a lot of leftover redstone, so I built a little room out of redstone blocks and a little bit of like other red blocks. And this is where I keep all my redstone items. So like buttons, I only have one button in here. Tripwire hooks, iron doors, I guess. Redstone repeaters, and like, you know, basically just redstone components. I might fill it up later just so that I have an arsenal of redstone that I can, if I ever want to build something out of redstone, it's all there. But I'm not going to do that right now. If I go over here, there's like this person who went on my world called like Nicotine something, I forgot, or Nicotine Maker. And I think that's what his username was. I hardly even know him, and he built this house, but a creeper blew it up. But this is it. This is all. Just this little creeper blown up house. And he has a chest here. What's inside it? Really nothing. And he has another chest over here. With literally nothing. So that's his house. Now, if I go over here, this used to be a secret storage area. Which, you know, this might look... Oh, whoops. Come on, there we go. Okay, so this might look fishy to you when you see this. You're like, oh, this, yeah, pretty cool. And it was too easy for people to find out that when they walk over this, when they walk over this, it takes them up here. They find the lever, and boom, secret storage. I emptied it out because of this. I moved everything somewhere else in a different secret spot, which might be discovered, and I have to find a new place to hide my stuff. I thought of hiding my stuff in the nether, but I thought like that would be too cumbersome to do, and if I ever want to reset the nether, then like I have to empty it out again, which would be too annoying, so I have them hidden somewhere in the overworld. So this place is just, you know, free for anybody to do whatever they want with. They might they might make it their house or something, I don't know. Let me kill this pig, so I'll have food later. If we go over here, we will see my friend Gamer Kid's house. I've done a few videos with him. He plays battle with me. We did the Sky Wars 1v1. And basically, if we go into his house, he's like one of the most active people on this world. So he has a lot of stuff. He has like a little staircase going up to it, which is pretty nice. And there's like a very, very almost identical house right here. I feel like they used a YouTube tutorial, I don't know. But this is somebody else's house that they built a long time ago, and then Gamer just started this one. So he has armor stands, the Ender Dragon egg, because he killed the Ender Dragon himself. This is what the map looks like, by the way. Which if I put my GPS in there, you can see. He has a random slime block here. I don't know why, but he's got a little slime block. Oh, he's got multiple slime blocks. He's got flower pots. His house is really well decorated. So if I go over here, crap. Here's his chests. I kind of hate showing him his. I kind of hate streaming his chests because then people know where to find them. But like, to be honest, it's not that hard to find. It's like right here. So he better hope that people don't join and take their stuff or take his stuff. Most of his expensive stuff's in this chest. He has a lot of armor. He's freaking rich. He has, you know, a little bit of diamonds. Not that much. I think he used a lot of them making stuff. And he also has a little basement. He has a secret room, but I don't know where it is. And that's good, because that means I can't show you guys it. But he has this basement, and it goes down, and then just kind of goes nowhere. Oh, wait. Is this? Oh, I found a secret room. It's very lame, though. Yeah. I don't know why it's blocked off, but if you see cobblestone, then that's how you know. But, maybe that's not even his secret room. But he has, like, an underground area, which is pretty cool. Not very many people have that. So let's get out of here. This is the tree farm. I plan on working on this, like, right now, changing all these leaves into something else. Probably iron bars, because that would look cool. Kill the sheep. Okay, jeez. I'm getting beat up by mobs. So yeah. This thing, tree farm, it's pretty massive. Like, you can get stacks upon stacks of wood from this thing. And soon I'm going to try to make it so that you can get any type of wood you want. So I'm going to add spruce, birch, dark oak. Well, maybe not dark oak. Dark oak's going to be kind of hard to do. I might do it, though. So I might add dark oak, but I know for sure I'm going to add birch. And possibly jungle, but, like, come on, who wants to use jungle? Anyway, moving on. This is my house, so actually before I show you my house, I want to show you my first house that I ever made in this world. It's like a little hut. It's this right here. So it says welcome to the public gold mine, because obviously after I moved out I was going to make this place public. There's really nothing here. I took all the valuable items. It's just a bunch of junk. I had an armor stand in here, but somebody took it. It was the person who also made this little thing, and I don't know what he did with the armor stand. I think it's still in his inventory to this day, but he's never joined the world again, and he never will now, because he was on PS3, not PS4. So, kill the skeleton real quick. Ooh, I got iron leggings from him. That's pretty cool. So, that's the zombie pigman farm. Now if I can just get up there real quick. Oof, that hurt. It's basically just two giant nether portals inside of each other. It spawns zombie pigmen like at a rapid rate. It's kind of insane, actually. And it's very dangerous. It's probably my most dangerous farm that I've ever made. So, it's probably my most dangerous farm, and the reason is because they do a lot of damage, especially on hard mode. They like do half of your health when you're in full diamond. It's kind of insane. So, maybe not half of your health. They do like 3 hearts when you're in full diamond though. So, zombie pigmen are buff. So, but that farm gets you a lot of gold, which is really nice. You can make golden apples. So like, we have that, and then we have all the golden swords and the gold. I think somebody took all the gold out of here because there used to be like a bunch of ingots as well. So yeah, I also have a little farm here because obviously when I first started this, I was having a wee bit of trouble with food. So there's a farm there in case I ever run out of food. There's a lot of mobs here, so let me just kill them real quick since I don't feel like sleeping. And I need the XP for my Elytra. I also have a nether portal here, because whatever. And then down here is the strip mine. This is still my current strip mine. I don't use any other strip mines. This is pretty much the only one I've ever mined in. And you're about to see that, because I'm going to come down here and it's going to be absolutely massive and messy. I don't try to keep things fancy, okay? I just mine this place. I mine whatever cobblestone. Wherever there's cobblestone, I try to avoid mining gravel. I try to avoid mining diorite, granite, and andesite, because like those things just are kind of inventory filler. And oh yeah, a viewer. Those things are just kind of inventory filler, so I don't actually mine them. So that's why this place just looks like an absolute mess. Just mined blocks. This place is absolute crazy, and it goes on for a while. There's like a bunch of different areas, which is pretty nice. And the main reason I only mined cobblestone is because I was building a wall. This is the second time I've mentioned it. I still haven't showed you guys it yet. But I was building a wall around the world, and it took a lot of cobblestone, and I just wanted to not get any other blocks other than cobblestone. So there you go. So I'm going to go back up now, because there's more to show. So, if I just elytra my way out of here, since I haven't been in elytra, I don't care how much I use it, I can now finally show you guys my house, which I was kind of waiting to do. For a reason, because my house is obviously the best house in this world. Nobody's house is better. So, this is my house. This is the living room, or not really like the living room, but just kind of like the main room. This is the wall fund, which is basically where I kept all the cobblestone for the wall. There's still, oh, there is none left. But this is where I kept all the cobblestone for the wall. There's just other random stuff in there now. This is my bedroom. It's quite insanely packed full of stuff. I'm trying to fill in an entire map of the medium-sized world. There's not a large, this is not a large world yet, but I expanded it to medium. There's like Woodland Mansion there. There's another one somewhere. Yeah, there's one there. And there's a third one, which I don't know. I don't remember where. So, and this is obviously where we're located, right there on the map. We have an Ender Dragon head here. We have my bed, obviously. We have the Ender Dragon egg. I have this random armor stand holding an enchanted bottle, because why not? There's another enchanted bottle. I bought the enchanted bottles from a villager, and also the pumpkin pie I bought from a villager, and this cake I bought from a villager. Or I think I actually crafted this one, but I don't know. And somebody took a bite out of it. What a jerk. Flower pot for the achievement, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Crafting table as well, but I never used that one. And then there's the living room. I have the item destroyer, so if I want to get rid of something, I just throw it on there. I hardly ever use this. Instead, I use this, which is my recycling thingy bobber. You throw items in there. Hoppers, also there's chickens in here, so the hoppers often pick up the eggs that the chickens lay. There's one right there. There used to be a bunch more chickens. But basically, that little piece of cobblestone I threw in, it's going to be going in here. It's probably already in there. Maybe not. Let's see. I don't know, but basically that's what this thing does, and ow. As you can see, I do use it. There's a bunch of stuff in here that I just didn't want. I tossed it in here. So yeah. This I'll go to in a second because it's like the last part of my house, but this here is my kitchen, and there's, you know, furnaces here. There's also a zombie dying, but there's also 3 brewing stands, 3 more furnaces, my refrigerator, which I never use. There's actually a lot of food in here, but I just like to keep it in here because it's perfect stacks, and it's just like, yeah, I like to keep that. So there's whatchamacallit, potion ingredients and potions in here, and apparently tipped arrows because of the anvils after the update where you can tip arrows. I should probably do that more. But then there's the almost broken iron items that we smelt into ingots. We kind of stopped doing that. I'm gonna take that. Any other food in here? Oh yeah. We kind of stopped doing that, but we might start doing it again. It's just that it isn't like, it's too time consuming, and it doesn't really like work. It's not very useful. Basically 9 iron items will give you 1 iron ingot, so whatever. But here I have my ender chest. It's filled with just stuff I've gotten from end cities. I mean, this is just insane. There's just so much stuff in here. Thanks very much to the end cities. Obviously there's another kind of opening to the recycling thing, because this is my chest room. Enchantment table, a lot of decorations, nether portal, the softness shovel in honor of Malachi Beatty. If you pronounce his name Batty, he will kill you, but of course he's already dead, so he can't kill you, which is sad. But if he was still alive, he would definitely kill you if you called him Malachi Batty. It's Malachi Beatty. So yeah. Anvil, pretty nice. There's a glitch where you can break it and place it back, so that's why it's like not damaged. Mob loot, as you can see, I had to start making bone blocks because there's just so much. And also look, the bone blocks that won't stack. Like if I do this, I cannot combine these bone blocks. It's really weird. But that's just a weird thing. But random loot, obviously there's so many pufferfish that I don't use, and clownfish, which are absolutely useless. Pumpkins, just so much useless stuff. All of my stones, there's a lot. Glass obviously is included, so there's a lot of stuff in there. Tools and armor, there's actually not much in here. I don't have like as much spare armor as Gamer does, as Gamer Kid, but I do have a lot. Sorry about the people inviting me to parties and stuff. I've got like mending bows and all that crap. Basic tools, a lot more packed. There's like Totem of Undyings I got from a Woodland Mansion. A bunch of map zeros. I had a lot more, but I gave some to people who died. All the wood, this is all from that wood farm, obviously, and it's not even fully chopped down. Like, this is just all from the wood farm. Lots of wood. Ores and rare, almost a stack of diamonds in here. I actually have a lot more, but they're hidden, obviously. Hello there. Thank you very much. I have a lot more, but they're hidden. There's also a lot of iron, a lot of emeralds. And in terrains, I have a lot of white concrete powder for some stupid reason. I just like made that when the update came out. And the map, obviously, and an armor stand holding a golden sword I got from a zombie pigman. So, yeah, and also I have Animal Genocide, which is a diamond sword with, what is it, Fire Aspect 2 and Looting 2. I wish it was Looting 3, but Looting 2 works just as fine. And then I have Precious, which is the pickaxe I use to mine precious items. It's Fortune 3. So, yeah. And that's pretty much my house. So now I'm going to show you my underground area, which is actually not necessarily an underground area, but I'm just going to show you it anyway. And this is the skeleton farm. So, when you go all the way down here, I'm disappointed that magma doesn't glow as brightly as it does on PS3. That's really sad. The magma looked a lot cooler on PS3, but basically this is a skeleton farm. It's like really dark in here for some reason. I don't remember it being this dark, but skeletons spawn on the trapdoors. I might change it to signs, since signs don't lag on PS4, but they did on PS3. That's why we use trapdoors. But the skeletons will spawn on the trapdoors. They'll fall through the cracks, and then they go down here from the water, and then we can kill them. Lots and lots of loot. I'm gonna need to empty this place out. This is all the chain items. Somebody went and took some, which is kind of rude, but whatever. Lots and lots of stuff. I'm not gonna go through and show you all the enchantments. None of them are really that good. And then this is the stone swords that we use to kill the skeletons, except I use my diamond swords now because I don't feel like I'm wasting diamond swords when I do that. And then of course, since sometimes they stand on the trapdoors, we have this little thing so that you can like shoot them or whatnot. And we also have a redstone mechanism right here, which shoots arrows out of these dispensers. I don't know how many there are. There's one that has arrows in it. Oh, this one. Somebody put arrows in this one. And that basically will also knock them off the trapdoors, but sometimes that doesn't work. And that's that. I'm almost out of stuff to show you, but there's a little bit more. I've got a little bit more to show you. This survival world is filled with just a lot of work we've done over the past year. And we mainly only went here on our free time. We didn't go here as often as you would think. We mainly play battle, so... Oh, another egg. How fancy. Throw it in there. Oh, what? Blah, 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 rip. I can't talk. So, back door to my house. That's it. There's some chests out here. There's the wool when we tried to get the like colorful wool achievement or whatever. And then there's some stone and just like some random crap in here. Let's move on, shall we? There is more to be shown. So now you're about to see the wall, which I spent a long time making. So, um, I had this person on my world called Kiss McKitty. I don't know if she plays on PS4, she played on PS3 though, and she built these houses. So this random little thing, which is kind of cool, I guess. And this, which if you ask me is kind of a blatant knockoff of my house, but whatever. It's slightly different. Um, she doesn't have much stuff in here. I think it got raided. Yeah, there's a broken window. People are rude in this world. Come on now. Don't break the stuff. Here I have my fully powered beacon. It took like almost a double, or like basically just a chest full of stacks of iron. I don't remember specifically how much it was, but it was a lot. It took us forever to do this, and we made this a long time ago, and it was great. I love this thing. Even though it doesn't really help me that much, I mean, it gives me strength, which is nice, but like it's not as useful as you would think. It's just there. It makes me look rich. It makes me look like a pro for having a beacon. So that was something we did. We did it for the achievement mainly, but yeah, that's the beacon. This little area over here, we've killed the Ender Dragon several times in this world, but believe it or not, we've only killed the Wither once. I might kill the Wither again to get the Wither achievement, but like, we've only killed the Wither once at all in this world, and it was in here. And as you see, the Wither caused some crazy carnage, and this is where I got the 11 stacks and 16 for Super Beacon. This is where I smelted all the iron for the beacon, and this is where we stored it. And obviously, there's none left. And then there's just like some other random stuff. Ugh. So, this is supposed to be a mob dropper. And the idea is mobs will spawn up there at the top, and then the water will push them down and they'll die here. But the problem is I didn't really take into account the fact that on console edition, you have to be up there for them to spawn. So this thing is just kind of decoration. It doesn't actually work. It's just here for whatever reason. And here I'm not going to go all the way up here, but it's the Elytra Tower, because I made this world before you could use fireworks. So you would go up there and you'd fly your Elytra wherever you want to go. The Elytra was actually inconvenient before they added fireworks, because like, yeah, you had to go up somewhere really high, so that's what that was for. Over here is my friend CrossToxin95, aka like DX Cross or whatever. This is his house, and he literally hasn't played on this world like ever since. Like, it's basically been a year since he's played on this world. It's been like 8 months, I don't even know. Longer than that, actually. I don't even know. It's been a long time since he's been on this world, but this is his house. And there was a glitch where shulker boxes, like the items would disappear out of them. So none of his actual stuff, he had like 40 diamonds or whatever, none of his actual stuff is here anymore. And also, a bunch of people who've been on this world have raided his house. They've taken all the shulker boxes. And also his secret redstone thing is still surprisingly standing. Somebody tried to follow it though. Somebody like tried to follow his secret redstone, and I bet they succeeded. I don't know if they ever found his secret chest though, because I don't even know where it is. I can only find the pistons. And his roof is made of lava, or ceiling is made of lava, which is nice. And here we are at the wall. Now this took me forever to make. Like, it goes all the way around the world, and I shouldn't have to like prove it to you. I mean, it really did. I really did build a wall all the way around the world, because why not? And a lot of people were like, oh, well, that's easy. It's like, well, no, it really isn't. I mean, it's easy, but like, it takes so long. And also, there's a desert temple, which kind of like generated at the very edge of a PS3 world, because this wall is built where the PS3 world was. So, like, that's where the edge of the PS3 world was, and that's where a desert temple formed. Back when I created the world. That was so long ago. And also, here's Elijah's Ender Dragon egg, which is just out here because somebody punched it, I guess. So that's nice. And that's all for this side of the world. I have a few more things to show, but like, this is basically it. This is basically my entire world. I've basically showed off the whole thing. This stream is like an hour long or something. basically I gotta go over here. I'm just gonna leech road and past the tree farm, through all this crap. Here is the whatchamacallit, the rail, the minecart rail. That over there is a dirt house I built just for the fun of it. I'm not gonna tour it because there's really nothing to it. It's just a bottom floor and an upper floor. There's nothing else. But yeah, that's like a dirt house I built just because I was like, yeah, let's build a dirt house and make it look nice. So there's the chunk that I showed you guys earlier. So basically, since the minecart isn't here, I'm just gonna do this. You go, you know, down this minecart rail. You go all the way down it. There's the minecart, it's way over here. See, there's some more of the wall. I'm telling you guys, I built it all the way around the world. There's a llama there. And this is my super flat land, inspired by Abby's Toy Cat. This is like one of the only things that was inspired by Toy Cat, other than the chunk thing, except I built the chunk, he did not. I mean, hey, somebody should challenge him to build a chunk, would be nice. So yeah, this is the super flat area. There's also an underneath to it, but there's like nothing there. It's just like an area where mobs will spawn. I torched it up a little bit, but mobs will still spawn. And yeah, there's like, it's very hilly, and just, it sucks. But anyway, here I have like all the random stuff I got while I was making this, because it took me forever to make it. And yeah, that's it. Like, that's really it. This is all of my survival world. There's probably more that I don't know about because other people did it, but like, that's pretty much all there is to this survival world. So, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, this is a video worth watching to some people. It's kind of interesting that I've been playing on this same world for a year, because I usually struggle with worlds. Like, I never end up staying on a world for this long. This is the longest I've ever stayed on a world. Also, look at this Minecraft physics. That's not how it works in real life. When you throw something, it doesn't go back. But, yeah, so this is the longest I've ever been on a Minecraft world. I've never been on a world longer. So, I think that I've made some glorious progress. And I don't plan on leaving this world either. So yeah, I have left other worlds. I might do a video, like, in about a year maybe. I'm gonna do a video where I go through all my survival worlds. Like, all my old ones, and up to now. Because there's a lot of, like, newbie things in my old survival worlds that'll probably make you guys laugh. So, anyway, that'll be it. Peace out. Frick. Frick. Frick, 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 frick.